This is the second in a 6-part series of videos that show my journey as I transport a load from Dallas, Texas to Camas, Washington. This video highlights going to a CAT scale to check my weights to ensure I'm legal. Then we'll continue on to Amarillo to finish the first day. Looks like we're going to take Interstate 30 through the city. It's a can of whoop-ass. That's a big old can of whoop-ass. Rome, Texas. We're getting off here to go to that Love's. I'm gonna get on the scale. And they have chicken. So we're out of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex and headed, well, we were headed northwest on US 287 towards Amarillo. But we're going to stop here and get scaled. Make sure I'm legal. And then get some chicken. we'll find a place to park. Before we look at the scale ticket, let's review a bit, and then I'll get into the weeds a little about load weights and legalities. If you watched the previous video, you know that the first driver got a scale ticket after he picked up the load and included it with the load paperwork for me.
Kind of light on the trailer, yeah.
And you also saw that I adjusted the trailer tandems 2 feet to shift some of the weight off the drive axle.
But I need to move these trailer tandems forward to pick up some of the weight off the drive. So I need to move from, here's the 41 mark, 40 is probably where I need to be. And we're over here like 42, that's crazy.
After sliding the trailer tandems forward 2 feet relative to the trailer, we've shifted some of the load off of the drives and onto the trailer tandem.
The pin is right there at the hole, so if I kick this, pin pops right in the hole. So that should be good. So if I shifted 2 feet, that's about, I think, let's see, 800 pounds per foot, roughly, gets shifted from the drives to the trailer tandems. So that's about 16 to 1,800 pounds.
Okay, now I'll get into the weeds a bit. Here are some descriptions and legal weights. Starting at the front of the rig is the steer axle. The legal weight for this axle is 12,000 to 14,000 pounds, depending on the state laws. Next is the drive axle group, or drives. The legal weight for this axle group is 34,000 pounds. There are a couple of states with higher limits, but since I cross state lines with most loads, I have to follow the 34,000 pound limit. Finally, there is the trailer axle group, or trailer tandems. The legal weight for this axle group is the same as for the drives. And last but not least, the total weight of all of the axle groups combined must not exceed 80,000 pounds. To shift weight onto or off of the drives, the trailer tandems can be moved forward or back a few feet as needed to ensure the load is legal. In a future video, I'll walk through this process in even more detail. Now let's look at the scale ticket from the first driver's truck and compare that to the scale ticket I just got. The first thing we notice is the dramatic difference between the steer axle weights. There are 3 things that cause this: the make and model of each truck, how much fuel each truck has, and the position of the kingpin plate. Also something I'll cover in a future video. I have a heavy truck and I topped off my fuel tanks before picking up this load. The new drive axle weight is 580 pounds less than the previous scale. I moved some of the load off of the drives when I shifted the trailer tandems, but again, I have a heavier truck and full fuel tank. Now to answer the question posed in the previous video. How much weight did I shift off of the drives and onto the trailer tandems? The answer is 1,400 pounds. Finally, let's look at the current gross weight of all of the axles combined. The gross weight of 78,420 pounds is below 80,000 pounds and is therefore legal. All of the other axle weights are also legal, so I don't have to make any further adjustments and can get back on the road.
Well, what do we got here? dangerous. One of the places I like to stop when I'm passing through on 287. Got a pilot up here on the left, which is where I'm going right now. And right next to that is a Walmart with truck parking. Well, this is Amarillo, and the parking lot at the Petro in Amarillo. And I'm just going to find a place to park. Man, there's quite a few. I was hoping to find a pull through, but I don't see one yet. There's one behind me. Everybody else got one first. There's one. Wonder what's up with all the straps.
If you've enjoyed this video and you'd like to see even more videos from all over the United States, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I also invite you to visit my website to learn more about my over-the-road trucking adventure and what it's like living on the road.